It's never too late to be what you might have been. Hey, how's it going, you guys? I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, these cryptocurrency markets, they're just trying to beat everybody up lately, right? Price has been down and range bound, right? One day it's about to break out. They're saying the next day they're telling us how it's going to go down to below $20,000. Be greedy when people are fearful, and fearful when people are greedy. I always try to, all right, so people, back and forth. What am I supposed to do now? Stick to the plan, right? Stick to the plan. Dollar cost average. If this is a bear market, I want to buy all the way down and all the way up because I'm looking for the next halving, right? We know mathematically and statistically so far that the price of Bitcoin is higher, right? Supply and demand. Not that the stock to flow is really showing us that right now, right? People are saying the stock to flow could be broken. So Bitcoin needs to prove itself. I've heard that before too. I don't know that Bitcoin ever needs to prove itself. It's more that the world needs to prove itself to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is the decentralized currency that doesn't care about anything and will let you make a transaction regardless of whether or not you're human, white, gay, or a computer. So where does this leave us all today? Well, same old situation that I keep talking about. You should find a way to make money, okay? If you don't have enough money, the problem is probably how you spend it. So once you get that under control and you stop spending too much money and you find a good way to make money, you get extra money. We have our lovely, wonderful co-host over here, Sammy.
Oh, good evening, everyone.
Sammy, what do you do with extra money?
I mean, you should do responsible things, Eugene.
You should do responsible things, right? That's kind of the difference they talk about between maturity and immaturity, right? An immature person wouldn't be concerned with tomorrow.
No, that's when you buy the clothes and the new phone and the whatever, it's a short-term goal. It's a goal, I guess. Yeah.
So, I don't know. Push all this aside, right? We got the price at $33.5. I know I'm still dollar cost averaging as we continue to see these prices. If we continue to go down, I will continue to dollar cost average, right? Whether or not we're having some sort of a mini bear market or a bigger bear market, or we're going to turn around and the price will be going back up tomorrow faster than you could imagine because cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, is a very volatile asset, right?
Chicken
fight.
Oh, we have people. Okay.
We got people. Awesome. I love it when there's people here. I was trying to waste a little extra time this morning before I said the quote because
it's afternoon. Well, mid-evening. I don't know. It's 6:45.
I heard the phone send the jingle notification, and then I gave it some time. So
all right. So the pothead is here. Zaza is here. Paul Rublo is here. Mike is here. Right. Mike says it's about to start raining, and that he's doing free funerals to get more work. Oh, right. Freelancing, just free funeral. I don't. Right. This is gonna sound like a shit, but I mean, it is a technique. Right? Because you could make somebody look like a clown, or you could make somebody look resting peacefully, right? So is that the seller point? Do you do one to be all see, not a clown, and then they go from there? Because that's what.
Do you get a showcase beforehand?
Do you have a
look at these other ones I've done?
But that's horrible. See, I don't know. How does this work, Mike? I'm just wondering. I really am. But I like the freelancing. I understand. It's like the subway, if you know how to play something and you need to, get it out there, somebody's going to make a viral video of you.
So, of course, you guys can all hear Samantha. She's over here working the chat. She definitely wants you guys to check in. She wants to know your thoughts and opinions. That is her main purpose here. You just say something, it'll send her off, right? She has some commentary that she will go ahead and add. We've been watching a lot of YouTubers lately, right, Samantha?
Yeah.
And it's always that question about YouTube, right? Why are these people here? What are they benefiting? And it is hard to find a good reason on why a lot of them are here. right? Like we don't see Crypto Daily out there much anymore.
Okay, no, whatever. He says that he's not going to be out there, and then he isn't for a little while, but then he then goes steady and is out there a lot. So it's like, I don't know. Everybody does, like, all of their things. But yes, I mean, because I think he's done a decent amount in this week of videos, but like it was a week or two ago that he said, "Oh, I'm not going to do one every day."
I don't know. It always just seems like when the price is down, right, and it's not that 100% guarantee, and you don't see the massive influx of the average everyday person, like the ones that would watch YouTube, the people aren't there putting the content out as often and frequently. When there's still content, there's still news. I just don't know if it's really a good thing or a bad thing, right? Because during these downtimes, sometimes the price seems less volatile. Giving you the opportunity, because we always talk about the FUD and the FOMO of the media, is just more people propagating it. Because really, I get the same news you guys get. You type in Bitcoin news into Google, and you go through all the magazines
of articles,
that we're all reading. Because it's pretty much one article that 10 people wrote an article off of.
At least I like it when they're written grammatically well, I guess.
Yes, and it's not somebody from a third world country that barely speaks English.
Or just translated, like, you know what I mean? Like it came out in another one and they horribly translated it into English. And it was like, I bet that sounded way better in whatever country it came from. All right, so Mike says that do whatever it takes without being a hoe, selling blood or plasma, or doing bad stuff. So that's your level of... I mean, yep. Okay. Because he's saying, yep, diamond carbon, diamond hands. Okay. So yes, that is your level. Just no plasma for Bitcoin, huh? Okay. And the pothead says that he would be a hoe for somebody if they would pay him in BTC. That makes sense. I mean, Oh, and Josh is here.
Josh. Nice. I don't know. At first it was like that, right? Like we had the drive to constantly be collecting and purchasing Satoshis. I used to have the drive too to constantly be sending transactions, be somehow fingers on the keyboard in the network. Not so much anymore,
I gotcha.
I don't know if it's necessary, right? It's like, I'd like to live a long life. I don't want to get burned out. Right, I'm going to continue collecting Satoshis. I know that the price is going up, but at the same time, it comes back down. Can't time when the right times are to buy, but I also don't want to be sitting around eating ramen every day while I'm trying to collect BTC in the assumption. Yeah, but I mean, every day, every meal. You get what I'm saying.
You know when we met. I
trying to make it to the next happening, thinking that it's going to turn my life around to being a millionaire. Moderation, right? Everything for me, I like to believe, is perfected through moderation. So if I can moderate a comfortable living and saving and hoarding.
Hoarding.
Well, I mean, we're back to buying Bitcoin weekly.
Yes.
Especially at these prices. Knowing that we're half of what our all-time high is. Definitely seems like it's a good ideal if you're looking at least 210 blocks.
Okay, so Mike says that he creates the memorial and service. And that, yes, he sees the bodies, but often he mostly interacts with bereaved. Okay, so you're like, I got you. So you show the customer service skills. Okay. Okay, right? Maybe you're a little heavy-handed. Maybe you got to be down there doing the stuff with, and I can be up. Yeah, okay. So it's like stopping a fight at the, Popeyes or whatever. Like, I could be a hostage negotiator. Look at these skills. All right, where are we at? Hiker 9 is here. Ooh.
Hiker 9, nice. Hit the thumbs up, you guys. More people will be able to find the show. Question, comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Of course, I only wrote down a few things here so I wouldn't blank, pretty much. I'd like to know what you guys want to talk about, what you guys are thinking, what your questions are, because they're the same questions we're all having. That is the point in this show, is being able to give a space where we could all talk freely and question these things. Get honest answered, because no one's trying to rip anybody off here. No one's trying to sell anybody anything. No one has no tutorials popping up above.
The only lesson we gave, that The
What?
dark web one.
20,000 views. 20,000 views
horrible.
on our how to mix
Horrible.
Bitcoin on the dark web with the Tor browser with a site that after we used it and it worked for us in the video,
went shady as hell.
they went shady and fraudulent. So don't use that site. I took the link off to it and everything.
We tried to shut it down. Somehow that's not happening because I don't know. Yep. It's cool.
Well, I can pull the video, but it has 20,000 views, and it is our most, so I really don't want to pull it. I commented underneath it and said that the site had gone fraudulent and not to use it, but the concept is what the important part of the video is.
All right, where are we at? Oh, Doug Albright. Okay, he says, don't let him shake you. Buy and hold. Dollar cost average. Great time to buy.
There you go, my friend, of course.
John from Malibu. Hello, John from Malibu.
John from Malibu. The party has started. So I didn't get to read the whole article, but I seen more of that Robinhood crap.
Yeah, I saw it on the regular news, the NBC or whatever today.
34% of their quarter one earnings came from that whole Dogecoin scam, ripoff. I mean, you pump the price, you lock them out, you let the price fall. I mean, that's pretty much a scam. So, and then to turn around and make a good chunk of change off of it. I think they said billions.
Billions. Gotta like billions, right? I mean, for the love of... It's cool. Someday we'll work in billions, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's another one of those indicators, right? Those flags of why we're moving towards decentralized currencies, right? With decentralized finance, with decentralized markets. So that you can't have these larger players be able to manipulate the markets like they do, like they have been, to make profit off the smaller people. Because, I mean, that's what we're seeing. That's what this has always been about, is there's a lot of small people. Some of us are awake. Some of us are not awake to the situation. But to all of us, the people that have millions and billions of dollars are pulling the strings, manipulating our lives.
Yeah, I mean, if Elon Musk can freaking do, I mean, just the stupid shit that
he's
is
back
able
at
to
it.
happen.
He's tweeting again about, I think, the Shiba Inu or, you know, another Dogecoin or something. I don't even read it. I think that it's wonderful that we are here post Elon Musk, right? We're not hearing, you know, his tweets about Bitcoin having as much effect on the price. We know that he has the debate between him and Jack Dorsey.
Yeah.
You know, people are hoping that Jack Dorsey is going to get in there, and I don't know. Because we all know that Elon Musk is pro Bitcoin, even though whatever his most recent stuff is. I mean, if he really is as smart as he is, or says he is, or people think he is, he knows that Bitcoin is the real deal. He knows that he's just making pocket change, extra millions with the Doge and Shiba Inu stuff, and seeing what he can do to control these markets.
Hiker 9S. Is that good hiking area in your background? Okay, well, I mean, we're in North Florida, so it's flat. There's not a lot of hiking. But yeah, if you like shrubs, bush, tree.
Well, that's not true. There is quite a bit of hiking.
The giant one that you want to go on. What is it?
The Florida National Trail that cross from the east to the west coast. I mean, there's a lot of nature hiking trails. There's also just the local one that's up there in Hawthorne. That runs sideways.
It's pretty big. Yeah, you're right. Because that one goes down. I mean,
you got to be into things to know about them.
We'll have more answers for you next time, hiker. Swear. All right, we'll figure it out. Because and where are we at?
Well, I mean, anywhere in the woods that you go for a hike is a good hike.
I mean, isn't all wood walking hiking? I mean, right? Like if you are not on a path.
I know that our little 1.5 mile hike down there to the lake and around it and back is for the neighborhood walk.
Yeah, it's pretty intensive.
It's pretty nice though. That lake is cute.
It is. And it is actually trailed or whatever. I mean, there is a decent actual trail around the whole thing.
Just off saying, I wouldn't want to do it on a mountain bike.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Like everybody around here, they have either those little things or ATVs. What are those? Like the ruckus things? Like the little motorcycles. Like our son's friend. I'm forgetting. It's literally camo. Bike. Yeah, it's literally camouflaged. All right, where are we at? Oh, no. Pothead says that all of our videos should have at least 20K views. Oh, the pothead. Oh, the warm fuzzies, man.
You know, it's always Why? Right? I don't want to be famous. Definitely don't want my 15 minutes of fame in the Bitcoin cryptocurrency space because people tear you apart after.
Yeah, I don't know. We are very judgy as a race, okay? Like, for real. I mean,
I'm
second
I'm happy just hanging out with you guys. Maybe at one point I kind of wanted to make a little money off this and have this be cool and all that, but I gave up on that years ago, right? I just want to be able to get out here and connect with you guys. This is definitely, if I did this for anything more than the joy of doing it, I would definitely be disappointed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like how everybody, I mean, I'm not going to throw people under the bus, but there's a lot of YouTubers who are all like, oh, yeah, man, this doesn't even pay the bills. No, this really does not pay the bills. This is not in the equation or the formula to pay the bills because it doesn't. Like, it is very much just for the joy of, I mean, having other people to talk to.
Like-minded individuals that aren't here standing next to you having a conversation based on circumstance and proximity of location.
Mm-hmm. God, talking about what, like the newest McDonald's meal or something? I don't even know anymore. All right. Zaza says that we should make a new video with the same keywords using wasabi or whirlpool. Oh, right. So, be like, sorry that there was some bad laundering, one, but let's do this again. I don't know. Okay, we did 2 takes of that one as well. The first time it was muted. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So neither of us were actually very happy with the video that has the 20K. So I don't know. Maybe we could, try to redirect to reliable or at least still probably functioning. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I got 30 to 40 people that watch this video. I mean, I'm glad that you guys are here talking and hanging out with me. I'm just, like I keep saying, what are you guys thinking? I really would like it if people asked more questions or had some ideals about what they thought the future was going to be and express them. And we get a lot of
the news and stuff.
The news,
I don't know.
Questions.
Or like the propaganda, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. However you want to call it.
I don't know. You like it's stuff like I'll watch other people's videos that get hundreds of viewers, and you'll see people in the chat, and it's always scrolling so fast, and they have questions, or you'll see stupid stuff. But it's like I would like to just maybe answer questions because I don't have a real agenda. BTC price, Robinhood, Elon Musk, and Jack Dorsey. That's what I have written down here.
Right, you just have some cliff notes.
It is about hanging out with you guys.
All right, so the podcast says Elon is a Musk. Is a Musk. Elon is a punk. All right. Elon is a Musk and a punk. Musky punk. All right.
Well, I mean, he had his part. It's the worse for wear, right? No worse for wear. Mm-hmm. We got acceptance, right? When they bought Bitcoin. Who's bigger than Tesla? Those are the only people that can really say, I don't know if Bitcoin's really legitimate. Otherwise, you're looking upwards at the company scale saying they made a mistake. No.
Hiker said bears. I saw one once before.
Bear?
Frequently?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we see bears frequently.
25 or 30 feet that way.
Yeah, I literally was on the back porch with an air horn. Yeah.
The birds keep almost everything away now
peacocks are
because
really
they
loud.
make so much noise that if something comes anywhere near close, like even just a raccoon or an armadillo,
it is like an air horn. Yes, 3 of them.
One goes off and it sets all of them off, and the whole property's freaking squawking, and whatever it is runs away.
I mean, yeah, there is a lot of stuff. We've seen foxes, we've seen bears, we've seen deer,
yeah, I had a bunch of deer over here in the front yard. They were hanging up by the bumpers of the car.
Yeah, like 20 feet from our porch. I obviously was not there that day. It was cool. I came back and heard from it. I was like, oh man, so I went to the store then. Oh, okay, cool. In our life, because you came from New York and I had lived in Alaska, we've seen lots and lots of wildlife, because once you start walking around in the woods, it just kind of happens. Yeah. All right, where are we at? So, Mike asked, did anyone mention Elon's new coin? And Zaza said, well, they kind of did. Yeah, it was part of his tweet, but I don't remember what the hell the coin was. It's the coin.
Oh, the Doge.
Elon's Duber is a coin thing.
Mm-hmm. I didn't look into it. I seen part of it that, he was promoting it. It's more garbage, right? It's more distraction.
I'm just I don't want to hear the name anymore, and that's apparently not going to happen. So, yeah, whatever. just distaste.
I don't know. It seems like that's what the big complication is that it's easy to do what you're supposed to do or what you think you're supposed to do and make your life feel right if you can focus on it, right? It's that everybody and everything else every single day gets in your way and they start trying to draw your attention and draw your focus away from really what matters to you. You know, part of when me and Samantha moved, it was that, like, being here and separated from society or whatever.
Yeah.
It helps us focus daily, like, unless, because we also shop, you know, like 1 month at a time, because it's such a far drive to Walmart, being 20 miles, we try not to go frequently.
Yeah, and the Tractor Supply places and things like that are just as far. So, you know, you try to do it once.
I mean, besides our business, like when we first got here, we did sit here for a week or more at a time.
Yeah, without really leaving.
And it allows you time, right? And once you can get your priorities straight and your goals straight, it's easier to divert the distractions.
Josh says, I think decentralized swapping to a privacy coin might be better than using something like Wasabi. Well, Josh, you would know, because you definitely do more of the better things. I mean, yeah, I could see it. I mean, I don't know. It is like, that's what I guess I don't. I understand that everybody. Oh. Noise. This channel is low noise, high signal. Wait, Zaza, wait. I don't know.
What's the matter?
I have no idea if it's noise or like if it's okay. No, okay, we're good. Forget it. I guess I got a thumbs up from John, so we're gonna go with that because yeah, John from Malibu said noise, and then Zaza said this channel is low noise, high signal, and I was like, wait, is there something that no, but no.
It's always that you think you're private now, but will you be in the future, right? The people at Silk Road thought that they were anonymous.
Yeah.
Well, pseudo-anonymity really is not anonymous. And that's the problem that he's, you know, slightly mentioning too, is that CoinJoin, can it be deciphered later? And that's why people are also questioning whether or not there'll be privacy added with the mask.
Yeah.
You know, they're saying that there could be some privacy through the stacking inside of, I'm not a coder. I don't know exactly how this one's supposed to work, but it's supposed to be like inside of each other transactions.
Okay, so like Russian nesting doll.
Yeah,
type
and
crap?
that you're supposed to be able to somehow add privacy this way. I haven't really super read into it. I'm waiting until we get closer. It's supposed to happen here in November. I think that this is going to be a great catalyst for hopefully bringing this price back up. Fingers crossed, if we continue to move downwards. But who am I to say, right? I think that every day we keep hearing the positive news. The news that is negative, usually to me, is some sort of FUD that makes no sense on why the price is going down. It's just that, why is the number for adoption not always just ticking upwards? Why can't we just watch this number go like 2.3, 2.5, 3, 3.2, like on a weekly basis? Because I don't know how the masses aren't waking up, right? They printed a shitload of money.
I mean, everybody's
inflation is slowly creeping in everywhere.
And yeah,
nobody wants to go back to work unless they're going back to a good job. I mean, I don't even know how everything job-wise here in Florida is starting at $3 higher than what it was pre-COVID.
I mean, for real. I don't know. I don't know either. I would say it is. I mean, the wool is just still on everybody's eyes, I guess. It is. I look around and when we watch the news and stuff, I just hear bad things after bad things after bad things. So it's like, I don't even understand. I mean, what the Miami how building? And I was like, are they literally doing a press conference without saying that there are like no people alive in there? But that's what the press conference is. And I mean, yes. Like that is the way the world works now, is that everybody, it's just so distorted. And I don't know. I would really think by this time that there would be a lot more people interested. And it is kind of disappointing that it seems like we stalled out. And it's like, I don't know. How do you get people interested? We've been trying lots of different ways.
The biggest, it's an intelligence barrier, right? It's a break. It's at a certain point, people only want to understand a certain level of technology and shit, like the shit that's happening around them, right? I don't even know how to explain it, right? That people will do something and something bad will happen. They'll be like, oh man, circumstance. And really what it was is that you should have seen the foresight that was going to happen.
You should have had
right?
foresight to see that
we
that
make
would
jokes
happen.
all the time, especially it's real easy. Like we make jokes about our son. I'm like, oh, watch, this is what's going to end up happening later.
I mean, yeah, we would literally be psychic at this point from the outside view, but it's not.
And then, Samantha will be sitting there. Oh, got a message from the boy.
Yep, it happened.
Oh, yep, it happened. He needs you to come give him a
Or-
ride or whatever.
Or possibly something different, but still something always seems to happen.
But then when you go and you talk to him, what do you mean? That was no.
I mean, his best friend has been in 6 or 7 car accidents, and he doesn't even own a car. Okay, he's getting in accidents that are not even his car. But yet again, another individual, oh no, that person cut me off. Oh no, they turned when I turned. Oh no. Let me tell you, if I was in another human being's car that I did not own, everything in my body would make me try to not collide with another vehicle. It was avoidable. It was just, I could not do anything about it. It was going to happen.
All right. So let's continue along. This individual you're talking about, our son's friend, let's call him Malachi, right? Malachi, he's not awake, right? If he can get into 6 car accidents and still be telling himself that it's not his fault, he's not awake. That individual is also the same exact type of individual who isn't going to understand Bitcoin, isn't going to want to go and get educated on Bitcoin because they're not really going to see the problem with money. They're not going to see what's going on. They're just going to be a situation of I have it and I don't have it. It is or it is not. Oh, I did what they told me to do. I don't understand. And they become frustrated, right? I've seen that a lot. I have a slower brother. When slow people don't understand.
Yeah, they get angry.
They get frustrated. And that just cascades downward to them becoming angry and frustrated, which is not going to help them learn anything. The last thing you're going to do is learn when you're mad.
All right. So Zaza's thing is a phrase, okay? And it's a good thing. It's a good phrase. All right, so I will take it. Some high signal, no noise, low noise, high signalness. All right. Ooh, I might make a shirt that says that. Okay, so where are we at? Oh, Mike says it. We need a shot of you standing in a shrubbery. Oh, so you just walk like 15 feet back? Yeah.
You know how they do the cutout of the Bigfoot? It'll be the Sammy.
No, the Eugene. The Eugene. No.
We'll get a cutout back there and it'll have an orange Bitcoin light.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right. Mike says that it's getting very humid there. That's because it's gonna rain, Mike.
Yeah, I know. You guys across everywhere, it seems like they're getting a taste of that. You guys are getting a taste of that Florida weather. I mean, it's been nice here. It's been raining every day still, but this is the rain season. Expect to be wet from noon to 5 every day, and it may stop like it did here today for bits. But yeah.
We're still testing it because I think I hear thunder, but it's just not close.
I mean, it's just that if you work outdoors, it really messes everything up, And also, if you have any roof leaks or things like that, this is the time you find them.
Yeah.
We found one. We patched it up the other day. It seems to be nice. It's fine.
It's whatever. There's no water. It's cool. It's cool. We also have a little spot in the van we can't seem to find. That's cool, too. All right. So Mike says that he will send you an email on why the shrubbery. Okay. All right, Mike.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I don't have any more really to continue rambling on about out here. If you guys have any more questions, comments, something you'd like to talk about, Bitcoin concerns, I want to hear them. All right. This is the time to talk about them. Other than that, it is, hey, if the price is going down, keep buying. Right. If the price goes up, be awesome that you bought some, right? The situation is the same. It's not about making money and becoming rich. It's about realizing you have a long life and you can't keep working every single day. So you need to stack some of this away. You need to retain the value. You need to multiply that value. And you need this to be in a situation where if there is turmoil later on from governments and companies and whatever it could be, you control your private keys. So it really is your money.
Oh, he says it's from Monty Python. Okay. So that might or might not be something that I've only watched the one movie or the two movies that you made me watch.
The Holy Grail and The Life of Brian.
Whatever, those ones. Yeah. I'm not really a Britisher. I don't know why.
The flying circus stuff I thought was funnier. It's that every single Monty Python movie fizzles out at the end. At the end. But the Holy Grail is the funniest of all of them. So.
Oh my God. Is that the horse coconut one?
Yes.
Okay. Of course it is. Oh, and the peasants are revolting. Yeah, okay, whatever. Shut up. We're done.
That's it. Anything in the chat?
Life of Brian and Holy Grail. Mike and Zaza. All right, then.
All right, you guys. Remember to have a great evening. Remember to take care of yourselves. And remember, an African swallow can carry a Bitcoin. Keep your BTC safe, guys. Later.
Bye, guys.